So I thought I'd make a Dota 2 Heroes tier list just for the fun of it. Um, this seems short. There's no way this is all the heroes. Uh, looks like okay. So wow, I thought there would be more. It looks so much bigger in the client. Let me see. Yeah, it looks bigger in the client, but okay. Abaddon. Uh, he has really good abilities for purging, but he lacks disable. He doesn't scale amazingly, but he's a good frontline go on me hero. But I think there are just heroes that do what he does better. I'll put him at C tier. Oracle's just good. Alchemist, B tier. He has good games. Uh, he has a place, but it's not common. It's kind of the same with AA. He has like some lockdown. He might even be a C tier hero because he doesn't have wave clear, and his lockdown's very kind of mediocre. It's very situational, and even then they're just good a spirit vessel. I think he's bad. Anti-mage, same as alchemist, situational. Arc warden, oh, oh. Axe. Axe is a good counter initiator, and he's tanky, but he's an offlaner that's tanky that doesn't want to be up in the front. He has no uh, tower damage. Like some the people killing themselves. It's like a Suedo Legion. Give him a B tier. Bane, A tier. Very good lockdown. Batrider, A tier. Uh, Beastmaster's really good in the right game, but so bad in the wrong game. I don't know. I'll give him C tier. Bloodseeker, nope. Bloodseeker is just horrible all around. He sucks. Doesn't do anything the other heroes don't do better. Bounty Hunter is fun, so I don't want to put him D tier. And he's good at getting gold. And he's a win more hero. So if you're gonna own early and you need someone to jump on very squishy backline supports or to get vision for heroes, like maybe Drow, she has problems wanting to hit people but doesn't get vision. He's good. Brewmaster, right? He's good, but so bad right now. Bristleback, if you just ignore him, he's useless. Birdmother is not strong this patch, but and super niche. Has to have the perfect game, but when she does, it's a free win for real. Centaur, his ult is useful against certain comps like Omni Knight, so I'll give him C, but otherwise he's kind of meh. Chaos Knight, he seems pretty good. He can be played in offlane now too with the new meta Oghanims build. Has a decent stun, can farm really well with his ulti. He scales pretty hard, very decent laning. Chen, S tier, which is very hard. Clanks, C tier. Very Chen has unrivaled early game push. If you want early game push, you pick Chen. What are they gonna do? Clinks, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where to put him. I really don't. I don't see him much. The games I have seen him, he hasn't done enough. I'm gonna put him C tier. He's kind of weak. Crystal Maiden, B tier. Has mad mana problems, but Darkseer, yeah. Dazzle, horrible. So the problem with these two heroes, Darkseer basically doesn't do anything right now. He gives movement speed. Other heroes can do that. Uh, Ion Shell, like why do you what does Darkseer do in a game for you right now? He doesn't do anything. Dazzle, he's a save hero with heal. Just pick Oracle. He's just a better version of Dazzle. It's for real. Dazzle's just trash. So bad. Death Prophet, easy A tier. Just meta, tons of tower push, tons of sustain. Hard to just own in lane. Can't ever leave lane. Her ultimate is insanely good in team fights. A tier. Disruptor. Uh, he has great catch and a good, reliable AoE silence. So he's particularly good against like anti-mage. But it's too niche. Doesn't do any damage. Has no stuns. No wave clear. C tier. You'll see a trend that heroes with no wave clear are in C tier and D tier. Doom is he has good games, bad games, it's whatever. DK is the same. It's just tanky. Drow, very good right now in my opinion. Just bad against the heroes in meta, but I feel like in the next patch that's coming out like in the next 24 hours, if Spin and PA get nerfed like I'm assuming, I feel like if Drow doesn't get touched, she's going to be insanely strong. She's already played a lot, even with these two heroes in the meta, which insanely counter her. So if they're not in the meta, maybe PL will be, and PL hard counters Drow, but if PL's bad, Drow will be meta. She's so much damage. She's the actual good version of Sniper, in my opinion. Earthshaker, just so much disable. Someone is always good. And cool plays. Earth Spirit, horrible. What does he do? He roams, but worse than Earthshaker. And does less damage. And scales worse. Elder Titan. He's alright. He doesn't do anything particularly amazing. He's kind of a jack of all trades. Lane strong. Ember Spirit's kind of the same. Enchantress is alright. Enigma's pretty bad right now in my opinion. Void's really good. In fact, where's Sven? Sven's 8 tier. BA's 8 tier. Well, or S tier. Who else is S tier? Tinker's D tier. Zeus is pretty strong. Is he S tier? He's a low S tier. I'll put him in S tier. Spectre's S tier too. Alright. I think that's it for S tier heroes though. I think that's basically all of them. None of these heroes are S tier to me. Nope. Nature's Prophet. Horrible. The meta's way too centered on having lots of wave clear, so him pushing in all the waves doesn't do much anymore, at least right now. After Wyvern, he's decent. He has a good ultimate to pick off mobile heroes when their teammates do right-click damage. He is a somewhat okay laning phase. It's not great. Has no real stuns other than his ult though, so his team needs to draft more reliable stuns and follow-up stuns to his ult. He's very good in team fights though. Grimstroke. I haven't seen Grimstroke in over 100 games. He's just absolute dog shit. Fun hero, but he just doesn't. He doesn't have stun. He's squishy. I don't know. It's just not good. It's not good. Gyrocopter, C tier. It's just not good right now, but this concept of a hero is good. Huskar. Huskar's a snowball hero, but right now he's just not good enough. The current meta heroes are Zeus, PA, and Void and Sven, which are all good against Huskar. All these heroes are great against Huskar, really. Invoker. Mm, he's pretty good, but not A tier. It's like an upper B tier. I think he needs a slight buff. Jakiro, he might be an S tier. Yeah, Jakiro's an S tier. Jakiro's so insanely good. Insane team fight, amazing laning, amazing tower push, wave clear, tower defense, damage even. Has a really good stun, but it requires a follow up. That's his weakness. That's it. So good. Yeah, he's an S tier. Juggernaut. Ooh, A tier though. He's not on the same power level as these heroes. Coddle is just bad right now. Kunkka, slightly better than bad right now. Legion, same thing. Leshrac. Leshrak's pretty good. We've seen some good Leshracs. Leshrac is good. Lich, always pretty good. It's like upper B tier. Life Stealer, I don't know. I don't like it. He's so bad against these meta, like the meta heroes right now. He's just horrible against them. Lena, she's alright. Lion, nope. No. Worst hero in Dota right here. And Druid's average. Luna's a little bit lower than average. Lycan's kind of bad right now. Because all these wave clears so meta, you don't want these heroes that rely on it. Magnus, super good, but not S tier. Mars, pretty good, but not S tier. Medusa is just a little too slow and is a Spectre, but worse. Meepo is countered by too many meta heroes. Sven, PA buys Battle Fury. Wave Clear and AoE are meta. Mirana, pretty good. Monkey King, not good. Morphling, ooh, she might be S tier. He, whatever it is, it might be S tier. Man. Yeah. If you're good at Morphling, it's S tier. And if you're not, it's D tier. No. Hold on. How do I add? Guess I can't. I was gonna add more. Naga Siren, 2 countered by the meta heroes, same as Meepo. Necrophos, it's alright. Shadow Fiend's just not good. He's okay. He's okay. Not good. He's okay. Not good. He's okay. Should probably be explaining these. Necrophos, he's a good like sustain laner, but he's countered by burst damage. These guys are bursty and magic on this guy. He presses W, but this purges. Night Stalker has no wave clear, subpar disable. Wants to run at the enemy heroes, but again, the enemy heroes right now are going to be heroes that don't care if they get run at. They'll just hit you back. Zeus cares, but that's it. Spectre doesn't. Sven doesn't. He'll just hit you. And really, you just buy a Eul's and a Ghost Scepter, and you suddenly don't care about Night Stalker being on you. Or a BKB even. Nyx Assassin, he's got a stun. He's got burst. Can counter Spectre passive and cleave. He's alright. Ogre Magi is kind of the same, but he can buff Sven instead of having an AoE stun. He can like give attack speed. Oracle is just a good version of Dazzle. He can purge stuff. He might even be A tier. He purges a lot in magic. He saves. He's good. His only weakness is he lacks wave clear. Everything else is insane on him. Pangolier. He's alright. His damage, wave clear, decent timings on his items. He's just outclassed and takes too much farm, and these heroes farm a lot. Shadow Fiend is just too weak. All of his abilities are just weak right now. Need to be tuned up. Outworld Devourer is the same, and Omni Knight's the same. Omni Knight, they just get kited, I think. You ulti, and then after that, you're a useless hero. You're just a walking cooldown. PL is just counted by the meta. Phoenix has been nerfed 5 patches in a row. Puck. I haven't seen Puck do anything good in a long time. Too squishy. Pudge. If I could give an F tier, dude. These 2 heroes are the worst 2 heroes in the game of Dota 2. So bad. Techies is also down there. Who else is down there? I'm just gonna... Right, Rubik's got good disable and control. TA's really good, always. But needs too much farm. These are farm heavy heroes that buy Battle Fury. Spectre's late game anyway. You don't want 2 heroes on the same team that farm at the same time. Pugna. He's good as a support. He's not good as a core. Clockwork. Good as a 4, not as a 3. Grid initiating. Like the only good initiating 4 hero. Razor's just outclassed. Sand King is pretty good sometimes. He counters a lot of push matchups. Shadow Demon, pretty good honestly. A save, purge, so he can ult a spin that has BKB active, or a PA, or a void, and they're just sad. But they can still jump you, so it's not insane. But he can save people that get jumped, is the thing. It's the only unpurgeable save. Is it purgeable? Shadow Shaman's cast range is just too low to be useful. It's the same issue as Lion. His abilities are just better though. He has an extra ability that Lion does not. Lion is a 3 ability hero. Timbersaw, super good in the right game, super bad in the wrong game. Averages out to low B. Wraith King, outclassed by the other carries. Skywrath, outclassed by the other supports. Slardar, really good lane dominator, but falls behind when he doesn't win lane. B tier. High armor hero, hero with evasion. Spectre doesn't care. Slark, countered by Void. Not great against Fen, not great against Morphling. Doesn't like early aggression from Chen. Sniper, ew. Spirit Breaker, slightly better, but still ew. Storm Spirit's just not great. He can't kill people when he zooms in. Terrorblade, outclassed by other carries. He's a hyper carry, but if you want a hyper carry, you just pick Spectre or Morphling. Tidehunter, I've had really good success with Tidehunter. He's really good against Spin in lane. He's very good against Void PA in lane. Decent against Spectre. And he can purge himself from Jakiro. He's just good against the meta heroes. Tiny, burst damage, that's it. Treant, average, he can heal and slow and stun, and has decent wave clear once he gets items. Troll, outclassed. Tusk, put him as a worse Clockwork for now, but he's good against Strength. Tinky Boy's early, so good against Finn, but that's it. Underlord, I think he's like a Sand King or a Tidehunter. Sand King is not an A tier, he's a B tier. Undying doesn't have any disable or wave clear. In a meta that's really important. Ursa is outclassed completely. Yep. He's not as bad as these other heroes though. Vengeful is really good with Drow, and solely because of that reason, she's A tier. Minimancer's okay. Viper's just bad. He wins lanes, but he loses the game because he's useless after 20 minutes. Visage, I haven't seen a Visage do good in a long time. You'd think he's good though, because he's good against Zeus, Sven, but he's bad against, like, he doesn't have wave clear. He doesn't have stun. Warlock is great with Spectre. He's just a good hero. Lacks wave clear and lockdown, but has insane team fight and just combos with the meta heroes too well. Just insane team fight. If you want to win team fights and you have a support option, pick Warlock. He's the best team fighting support in the game, in my opinion. Weaver is just a worse carry. Dark Willow is just a worse support. Wind Ranger, just not good. And Io needs a buff. But he's good with Sven. Witch Doctor, bad. Has an unreliable stun, no wave clear, no save or utility. Very slow heal. Maledict's a good ability. That's it. And he gets one shot by these meta heroes. He's bad. I think I'm happy with this. Batrider's not an A. The Lone Druid, yeah. CK may not be an A. He's just too countered. Yeah, I like the rest of this. Mag PH and Mag Void are just too good. Mag Spec too. Alright, that's final. That's my thoughts. Hope you enjoyed.